All right, good morning. It's December 11th, 2023. We're back up here on the top of my hill. I know you guys can't tell on the video, but we are pretty high up here. We're almost at the height of the other mountain across the valley there. But what I've been working on here is, there's my perimeter fence. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. This thing was probably put up before I was born, and I'm 43 years old, so this fence has been here for a while. You can see where I've already come all the way up the hill, all the way up through here, and I've come up to right here. And I stopped here a couple weeks ago, got sidetracked with other projects. And so what I'm doing is I'm going through here and I'm cleaning out all the underbrush. You got all these little cedar trees sprouting up, sticker bushes everywhere. All this stuff is coming out onto my property. In some areas, we're up 20, 30 foot away from the fence line that it's not usable land because of all the underbrush. So that's what I've been doing, is clearing this out. That's what we're gonna work on today. And see how far we make it. Let's see, the corner is right there at that tree, down there. And it goes back down the hill, and then right here it corners and starts coming up this back side of my property. And I can't see it from here, I can't show you, but we're about a third of the way down this back fence line. So I still got quite a ways to go. But I gotta get this all cleaned up and everything, because this fence needs some repair work done to it before I can get animals in here and keep other animals out, because we got bears and mountain lions and coyotes and all kinds of wild animals out here. I don't want them killing my livestock when I do get them here. So anyway, that's what we're going to work on today. Let's have some fun. Trying to figure out a good place to put this camera so you guys can get a decent view. I didn't bring my tripod up here, and my house is all the way down the hill over there. So I think I'm just going to set you on the rock right here. Oh. And is that steady? Is that gonna work? There we go. All right, get it going. Some of these cedar trees are pretty good shape down here. Pretty good size ones. I think I'm gonna save those for this afternoon. I'll come back and dig them up with some of the dirt still on them. I'm gonna take them down the hill and I'm gonna plant them. I got a dirt road that runs next to my property that people use to get up to their property, and I'd like some evergreens to block their view of my property. So I'm not gonna get every pine tree. I'm gonna save some of the bigger ones. I think big one there, big one there, big one there. There's a couple of them over on behind the excavator there. But we're gonna keep going along the fence line right here and get all this little stuff out. All right, that's not too bad for 30 minutes. My neighbor, he was on his way out of here and he stopped. We chatted for a few minutes. But well, I started just on the other side of these little pine trees right there, and I've worked my way across this ravine. I say ravine, there's a lot of water comes down out of that pipe right there from up the hill. It comes down through here, which is, in the future, we'll be working on channeling all the water into one spot when it gets to the bottom, because I'm gonna have a pond down at the very bottom of this hill. And there's a lot of water that comes down off this hillside, so. All right, let's see, what's next? I might transport that. That's a big cedar tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trees, 8 cedar trees. That should be enough for what I want to do down there on the bottom part of my land down there. Block that road and people will be able to see over into my house. So, all right, this is going pretty fast through here. It's not real thick, just a bunch of little sprouts and stuff like that sticking up. I want to get all this cleaned up along this fence line. I got to get this going and get, I'm going to get the electric fence ran through here, hopefully by this spring. That way it'll keep the animals in here and keep the other animals out. So you can see through here all this underbrush. You can't even see the fence in a lot of this because of all this. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and clean it up and just make little piles as I go down through here, and then come back through at a later point and figure out where I'm gonna put a burn pile, and we'll stack it all up and have us a big bonfire. Maybe I'll have a party or something, have a bunch of people out here. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Yeah, it does to me. So, all right, we'll keep on going. I hope that's a good enough view for you guys. Some grass in the way and stuff. But like I said, I don't have my tripod up here, and I'm not walking all the way back down the hill right now. All right, let's keep going. All right, well, I didn't realize it, but this tree is dead. This big old tree right here. The whole thing's dead. Well, there's some more firewood for me. That's gonna be another project for another day though. I'm gonna keep on going up here. This isn't very thick through here. It's actually fairly thin. I'm basically just clearing off the fence line. So I'll probably be moving along here pretty quickly. And yeah, that's about all there is to talk about. Keep on going. I still haven't decided yet when I go to redo this fence how much more I'm going to take out. I'm going to try and save as many trees as I can, but you got to have a clear path to put up a new fence. So, I don't know. That'll be in the future. I guess we're just going to keep going here. The hardest part here is a lot of these cedar trees have grown into the fence, and I'm trying to pull them up without tearing up the fence too bad, because a lot of this fence is still okay to use. I put electric wire along the bottom of it, and I think it'll keep the animals in. So, see, I'm just tearing up all this little stuff there. That's not even, that's a ½ inch, you know, maybe 1.5 inches on the bottom. These little cedar trees, they sprout up left and right. I'm not worried about those. The main thing is getting this fence line cleared so I can see if it needs any repairs. There's a lot of cedar trees through here. Looks like some of them are actually in the fence, or the fence has grown into them, so I might not be able to get them down just yet. So, all right, keep going. Have yeah, the fence has grown into it, and I didn't bring my wire cutters. Actually, just a little bit. It ain't too bad, but I still need to, the bottom part down there certainly has grown into the tree, so I'll have to get my other tools up here before I can work on that. So I'm just clearing out this underbrush right here so I can see. That cedar tree is on the other side of the fence, but it looks like this gate kind of moved over. I don't know. There's still a lot of work to go in the future, but so I guess I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna tear off these lower brush, the lower branches right here, and looks like I can get a couple more of these cedar trees right here. Now, I guess back in the past, this used to be connected, you know, owned by the same person. So that's why the gate is here. I don't need the gate. I'll be fencing that off when I redo this. So we're gonna keep on going, get these cedar trees down, get all these lower branches ripped off these trees. I can't get my tractor up here to do any bush hogging or anything around the trees because of all the lower branches. So these little cedar tree right there, cedar tree there, you know, all this little stuff. It's just, I'm just ripping it out. I don't need it here. It's not benefiting anything, so. Valley and back up another hump over there, and there's a bunch of brush over in that part too. So we still got plenty of work ahead of us. Apparently this tree fell over in the last couple of months. I didn't know that. And I didn't bring my chainsaw up here. I'll try to break it with the teeth of the excavator, but I don't think it's gonna happen. See, the fence has grown all into it. So I pulled down the fence right here. I should have brought my chainsaw up here. I got this big branch right here too. I doubt I'll be able to rip that one off. It's gotta be about 12 inches. So we might just skip this for now. I'll get it out here and break it where I can. Come back up here with my chainsaw and get it, and then just keep going from there. Shoot, we're actually getting close to the corner where this fence meets the fence that goes back down the hill over here. So we'll get there soon. Ooh, that is steep. Battery went dead. You know, I like my GoPro, but these batteries don't last very long. I got a charger built into the excavator just to charge the batteries. kinds of stuff falling off there when I shook that. The roots are tangled up inside this T-post. As gently as I can. There we go. All right, that's the corner. That T-post comes from north to south, and then this comes straight across here, heads well, it's north to south too. It's just kind of a weird southeast or southwest, excuse me. Whoever built this fence left a bunch of barbed wire here. That was kind of nice of them. I'll probably end up using that somewhere. And so this marks my property line here over. There's another house over here. That's their land there. So I think I'm gonna clear up these last little bit, a few trees right here. Y'all can see that. Right here. Clear up this little bit here, and then I got to figure out where I'm going to start piling this up for a burn pile. Man, we got a lot done. We came all the way. You can't, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but way down up down that over that hump there. Quite a ways. So, and it's a good view. I love the view from up here in the very corner. All right, let's get some more work done here. Ridiculous. Good grief. What a mess. Gotta get all this cleaned up. I'll never be able to bush hog this. Let's just get those last couple of trees, it'll be easy. My goodness. Look at that root. Look at those roots. Good Lord, man. Okay, well, I think it's all I'm going to record for today. I am going to go down through here and I'm going to start to get all this piled up. I haven't figured out where I'm going to start. I'm going to have more than one pile. That was a lot of underbrush. But we went pretty far. That was easily over 100 yards, probably 200 yards. up this fence line, if I had to guess. It smells good when you tear up cedar trees. I don't know, should I just throw it all in the pond there? Have me a burn pile in the pond? I don't know. I don't want to have too many burn piles and then I have to watch all of them when I go to burn them all individually. I'd like to just have one big one. I'm not gonna lie, that pond looks like a good spot to do one. So I got all that down through there, and then I still gotta bring my chainsaw up here and I'm gonna cut these lower branches off. They're just too big to rip off with the excavator. I think that's an oak tree. So anyway, that was the first time through. So I got most of it done. When I go to put the new fence up, I probably had to bring the excavator through here and clean some more up, but that will be another project in the future. I'd really hate to tear down these big trees, but I gotta have a clear path to put a new fence up. The good thing is I got plans for other trees. I got oak trees and pecan trees and walnut trees, little ones, little bitty ones, like, you know. So I'll be replanting those up through here, further away from the fence, I'm sure. And yeah, that'll help replace the ones I'm gonna have to take down. If you guys would do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button, you can keep up with all the projects I got going on here. We still got a lot of stuff going on in the next few years. I got some buildings I'm gonna build, animals that I gotta get moved in here, fence lines are gonna have to be built, more trees to push down and cut up, and just this. I wanna fix this pond to make it bigger. There's another pond at the bottom of the hill I wanna make bigger. We're gonna have to channel water down through the property in certain areas instead of the whole hillside. I want it channeled. There's a lot of stuff gonna happen over the next few years, so